Commitment. There's a problem with the millennial generation. They aren't the only ones with the problem, but they're the generation that has become the most comfortable with it. I'm sure you can guess what that problem is. Commitment. I took the liberty of getting the exact definition of the word commitment from my close friend, Google, who said that commitment is the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause, activity, etc. This means that no matter what, you are completely devoted to the things or people you began with. This generation is so fixed on getting new opportunities all the time that they don't focus on making that one opportunity better. They change constantly. This generation is so spoiled that they think that they are the best of the best, sovereign over all, deserving everything they get, and it's not true. Listen up, millennials. As people living in the United States, we have the power of choice. And you guys know that because throughout your life, you've made choices that have led you to where you are today. Therefore, when you make a choice, think about the consequences, and don't just think about the moment you're in, but try to look into the future and how your choice will affect you then. Because when you make that choice, you will have to stick with it. At least that's how life used to be. You guys have to learn to stick with things, to have commitment to your choices. If not, mark my words, you will never have a stable life. When you get a job, pick a job you'll enjoy and stick with it. Don't quit because you don't like your coworkers or your boss. Don't quit because you don't like the hours. These are all things that you should have looked into when taking the job. Now you have the job, but you don't like it. Oops. You won't like what I'm going to say, but stick with it. You're in the job, part of the job, so fix your situation without losing commitment. So you don't like the people? That sounds like a you problem. Maybe you can try to understand them. Let them know how you're feeling in a nice way, or talk to your boss. There are other ways to resolve issues than to just run away. The same thing goes for when you're in a relationship. You picked the person and now you stick with them. Too many of you jump from relationship to relationship so fast and you don't even seem to think it's a big deal. But trust me, it is. So you picked a girl that talks way too much, or you chose a guy that smokes and drinks. That sucks. You don't like everything about your partner? Well, fix it. So she talks too much? Let her know how you feel. Work on balancing each other out. But don't keep things inside because eventually you'll blow up and you will hurt those around you. So he drinks and smokes? You're not about that, so tell him how you feel. Give him or her a chance to make things better before you just give up on them. All anybody wants is somebody to understand them, love them, and help them be better. This world is in need for people who are willing to stick, people who are committed, devoted, and won't give up. Millennials, you guys are next. Those older people you see in the streets, they're not going to be here forever, and soon you'll be them. The way you act, the things you do, will affect society, and society will affect the next generation that rises after you. Be a generation that sticks with it, a generation with commitment and devotion. Be a better generation than the last. Don't go downhill. If you never learn how to stick with things in your life, work to make them better and learn from them, then nothing in your life will ever stay because you won't know how. Even the things or the people you want to stay forever, they'll go because you won't know how to make them stay. You are the defining generation. Wake up and realize it. Now the question is, what are you going to teach the next generation? To be committed or never stick with anything in their lives? You decide. There's a quote by Vince Lombardi. Most people fail, not because of lack of desire, but because of lack of commitment.